Cool, so we're just going to tie an FG knot now. Really strong, 100% braid to leader connection, great for casting, real slim through the guides, so I'll talk you through it. So basically I've got my braid mainline, which I'm using a PE8 here, and then I've got a 130 pound leader that I want to tie together. So I've just got this coming from the rod out of screen to my right, and I'm just holding the end here. A lot of people might put it in their teeth or something like that, but it's not too essential as long as kind of you've got a bit of tension on both ends of the line. So about there?
Yeah.
Great. So I just holding tension on the line. I'm just going to go around that way once. And I'm just going to go around the other way. I'm just going to keep doing that until it goes up about a centimetre or two. Making sure everything's nice and neat. And just keeping tension on the braid line. And what that's going to do is going to form a compression knot or a Chinese finger trap knot. I'm just going to bite down onto the leader, sorry, the braid's going to bite down onto the leader. And really lock it. So just keeping it all tight, keeping it neat. Still in frame here?
You're in the frame. Just keep going.
So just repeating, it's kind of getting to where we're looking about right. We'll do a couple more, just for good measure. Alright, so when I've done enough, we're about 2.5 centimetres long there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch that off. I'm going to keep tension on the top end. And I'm going to do a half hitch around both the leader and the main line. I'm going to pull that tight. And that's going to lock off everything I've done. I'm just going to make sure I really pull that down and lock off the knot. Still in frame? Mm-hmm. Awesome. So when I got that done, might do another one for good measure just over both. I'm going to make sure again that these are really pulled down, they're done tightly. And you can see that's the essence of my knot really. You can see it's all neat, it's tidy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up on the leader and I'm going to wrap up on the braid. Normally wear gloves or something like that. And I'm just going to pull that knot down and pull it so that everything goes tight. And you can see that that braid will bite down into that leader. So once I've done that, you can see that that knot's going to hold now. That knot's definitely going to hold and it's all good.
Here we are. Yeah.
Yep, so you can see that knot, it's nice and neat, it's definitely going to hold. It's bitten down into that leader. So to finish it off, what I do is a series of alternating half hitches just over both. Just making sure again, we keep pulling it tight, keep pulling it down. It's always a bit tricky where the camera's on you.
Mm-hmm.
My tag ends a mile long. Just making sure they're all neat, they're all tight. So after I've done a few of those, I'm just going to do 2 or 3 just around that braid main line, not around the leader, and they're going to be alternating, they're just going to lock each other off. And look, you don't need to do this, it's just a bit of extra added security. Peace of mind, I guess. Awesome. Now you can see how slim that knot is. I'll just grab a pair of scissors and give that a quick trim, and then we'll show you the finished product.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just going to give this a quick little trim on the tag end. At the same time, we're going to trim this leader pretty short. Now, a lot of people will burn the end of that leader. Personally, I think if you're relying on a burnt leader, then your knot hasn't done the job, so it's up to you if you want to do it or not. But that's basically your finished knot, and you can see how smooth and silky that's going to be through the guides on all your casting and everything like that.